Hey, lovies. I just wanted to make a quick video about what's been my daily morning ritual for a while now. I tend to change things up quite a bit, but this has been consistently my morning ritual for like over a year, which is a big deal for me. It is working. It feels like magic. It feels so good. And it's pretty hard to have a really shitty day, or at least like a really shitty start to a day when you are practicing these things and getting this kind of vibe into your day right at the beginning. So, I'm at a season in my life where I really can kind of just wake up when I naturally want to wake up. And I've been trying to do that mostly just as part of like lowering my cortisol. That's the stress hormone. Spiked cortisol is really bad for all of us, but it's especially not good for people that are trying to balance their hormones and maybe have a hormone disorder like myself. I have PCOS, and I've been really for a long time working on healing that, and cortisol is a big part of that. So that's when I started like, okay, my kids are not super little. I kind of can just wake up naturally. So been doing that. Sometimes I will go ahead and just set an alarm and I want to get an early start to the day. If you need to do that or want to do that, just make sure your alarm is like not a very like aggressive jarring sound. It's really bad for your hormone levels. But I've been naturally waking up as many days as possible. I wake up around 7. And then when I do need to set an alarm, I actually downloaded a guided meditation from the iTunes store and made that the sound of my alarm so that when I do need to wake up that way, it's, peaceable, but it still wakes me up. Um, and then the next thing I do is go straight into gratitude. So I'm just like laying in bed, kind of stretching before I get up for the day. And I am just going over a list in my head. This kind of like wakes me up a little bit. But it's waking me up with something good. It's waking me up with something positive, and it kind of takes a little bit of brain work, but it's all for good. And then the things that I'm focusing on are not just like, like over my bed, like over my house. Like I am really trying to feel the feeling of deep gratitude. So even if the things on my list are like basic, I'm really feeling like I really am so grateful for my bed. I love this bed. I love my headboard. I love the style. I love the way it looks. I love how comfortable this mattress is. I love my bedding. I love this beautiful man sleeping next to me. He's so good and kind. I love that I can hear Phoebe snoring and over there in the corner. Like I am so full of gratitude. And I just do that for a few minutes before I kind of get up, use the restroom. And then I go ahead and I go out. I really look forward to my morning matcha. I switched from coffee to matcha years ago. Highly recommend if you're on that lowered cortisol game like myself. Go ahead and make my matcha. I usually start with a hot matcha. Um, and then I put an intention into that cup and I just like say, like, I am so grateful for this matcha. It is so good. Like, thank you. Thank you for lowering my cortisol. Thank you for fueling my body. Thank you for starting me off with a little bit of protein because, the milk has protein in it. I'm just so grateful. And then I go outside and if I'm not waking up super early and the sun is out, I will do this right away. If I'm waking up early with an alarm, I will go ahead and just go straight into like gratitude and then a guided meditation with my matcha in my hand, versus this order of things. But if the sun is out and I wake up at 7, I'm waking up because the sun is hitting my face. I will go straight outside with my matcha, drink that outside, and get some unprotected exposure to the natural sunlight. So good for you. Really helps with your circadian rhythms. Again, really good for your hormone levels, just good for you in general. Your body will naturally begin to like set itself to sleepiness 12 hours after it feels organic, natural sunlight on your face. So it's just really good for like getting you in a healthy rhythm. And there's tons of other benefits. Feel free to research on your own. I drink my matcha out there. I just kind of enjoy being outside. Maybe I continue my gratitude practice again. And then I will either grab my journal and go into scripting, which we've talked about. Scripting is the practice of writing a journal entry as like a future version of yourself, but writing it like the life you have, the money you're making, the body you're living in, the relationship you're in is what you want in the future. Writing it like it's right now. So I'll either go straight into scripting, which takes me about 5 to 7 minutes. Maybe I'll feel like writing a little extra and I'll go like 15 minutes, but that's pretty rare. Or I will go back inside, or sometimes I sit outside and do this, but I go into my guided meditation. So, guided meditation or visualization and scripting, sometimes I flip the order of those, but those are the two things that I do next in one order or another. For my guided visualizations, actually, like really, really love and believe in the ones that I write, but I don't think anyone likes listening to the sound of their own voice. I know I for sure can't do it. So, because of that, I actually have a membership that I'm a part of, that creates content. Like it's actually about double the price of my membership, but I'm a part of that, and I just listen to her guided meditations. Sometimes I just go on YouTube. I like Joe Dispenza if I want to get really deep, but usually I'm looking for like 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes tops. And so I'll listen to that, either a guided meditation to calm and soothe, or a guided visualization to really just help me picture my higher self, picture the life I'm creating. Maybe it's focused on a particular area that I'm working on, like financial or physical health. But I just kind of pick something intuitively and go into that. After that, I like to get going for the day. I like to either make another cup of matcha and bring it in the bathroom with me while I start washing my face, getting ready for the day. Maybe I put some sunscreen on, change into my gym clothes. I like to get out of my pajamas and kind of get things going, because I'm sometimes a little tempted to climb back in bed. Um, and at this point, I'm usually seeing my kids off to school. The earliest ones leave at 7:30, and the later one leaves at 8:30. And so I'm seeing them off to go out, walk with them to the bus. And then I'm, getting ready to go to the gym. So I'll either go to the gym, go for a long walk, get on my walking pad in the house if it's really hot and I don't feel like going to the gym. Sometimes I don't use my gym membership. I'll use ClassPass, and I'll try out a Pilates class or a spin class and just change it up. Whatever feels good, but I like to get some movement in. And sometimes, guys, this is just dancing in my living room to my favorite song. If no one's home, I won't do it if people are home. I'm too embarrassed. But just getting my body moving, getting those, burning some calories, feeling good. And oh, I kind of forgot. This is after I've eaten a little bit of protein. Well, a lot of protein. I start my day with about 30 to 40 grams of protein. It's all another hormone balance thing. So usually this is a loaded avocado toast or my big bowl of protein oatmeal, which I can share with you guys, as well if you want that, no problem. Um, a big loaded smoothie. I don't really do a ton of fruit in there, but I will do almond milk, almonds, greens, things like that. And then I come back and I rinse off and I get dressed for the day and I start work around 9 or 10. So that's been my morning ritual. That's been what works for me. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm always happy to expand.